Dzień dobry moi drodzy, witam was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku Zagrajmy w Jade Empire. Ja jestem Julius Vandel, jak zwykle będę waszym gospodarzem. W poprzednim odcinku rozmawialiśmy teraz z naszymi towarzyszami. Teraz, ponieważ mamy wszystko, mapę wiatrów, mamy latawiec, możemy kontynuować pościg za porywaczami mistrza Lee. Więc możemy udać się na naszą drogę. Zapytajmy w ogóle Kanga Znaczy porozmawiamy z Kangiem, bo to on zajmuje się tutaj aprowizacją i zapleczem transportowym naszej drużyny.
That's it! You have everything you need. Just let me know when you want to go and we'll set the marvelous dragonfly to flight.
Mamy to, czego nam potrzeba. Lećmy do carskiego miasta.
Good, good. My beautiful dragonfly will finally get a real test. Let's hope those modifications hold up.
Na tym szlaku pełnym statków wroga, co chcesz zrobić? Unikniemy, bo ta minigra nie ma żadnego tak naprawdę celu. Nic za nią nie dostaniemy.
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they even sure of who they are looking for?
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Do you need any more incentive than that? Just question everyone. This person apparently caused a lot of damage in the south. Here, what about this one? At least it's a man, like they said. You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for being in the Imperial City.
Oczywiście, jestem w ranych kimono, zwykły podróżny.
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
I don't know. The young looks, the tunic is similar as well. It's not enough to be sure.
We could hold him anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question him.
Is there a problem here, Captain? Well, is there?
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
My apologies, Princess, but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess Leanne.
Then unless you wish to be transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search. Well, we meet again. I've watched your progress. It seems I underestimated you in Tian's Landing. I have no doubt that you will make as much of an impact on the Imperial City.
Wybacz mi, ale nie jestem pewien, jak mam się teraz do ciebie zwracać?
I understand. Our last meeting was under interesting circumstances. You may address me as Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence.
Zwykle powodenie, nie domagam się wyjaśnień. Zwykłe powitanie, nie domagam się wyjaśnień.
Your explanation lies in the simple bow you have given. Everyone around me kowtows low, obeying my whims. Honest opinion is rare. That is why I often travel without official escort and occasionally present myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court. You understand why I don't go into detail here in the street, don't you? With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that option of disguise.
Jakie masz dla mnie informacje?
Not here. I trust my personal assistants to keep their tongues, but this matter is best discussed in private. I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire.
Mam do ciebie wiele pytań.
I have no doubt I have questions for you as well. Hopefully we will both be able to find the answers we need. Don't be too long. My message concerns your master, and time is very important.
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sunlian requests that you accept this gift. She looks forward to your next meeting.
Liścik o księżyczki dostaliśmy i cesarska przysługa. Klejnot, zaraz sobie to zobaczymy, ale najpierw... Rozdział 3, w którym odsłania się cesarskie miasto. Jedwabna lisica ujawnia swą pozycję, a zabójcy lotosu są infiltrowani. Cudowna ważka zabiera cię z lądowiska Tiena w kierunku cesarskiego miasta. Bardzo oryginalne imię swoją drogą, nazwę swoją drogą. Klęska Gałowiększego i zabójcy Lima będzie miała dalekosięższe konsekwencje. Przeciwnicy nie pozostają od tych działań bez odpowiedzi. Gromadzą się straszne siły, gdy tylko się zbliżysz, odcisną na tobie swoje piętno. Tak, jedwabna lisica ujawniła wreszcie swoją prawdziwą twarz, jakkolwiek to nie brzmi. Okazuje się, że jest to Sunlian, księżniczka i córka samego cesarza, który ma klawe życie. No nieważne. Kontynuując wątek z poprzedniego odcinka, jak widać nasi towarzysze mają coś do powiedzenia, więc warto się temu przyjrzeć, zwłaszcza, że ja nie chcę jeszcze tutaj robić zadań w tym mieście. Pozostawię to na następną sesję nagraniową. Tak więc zaczynamy! O, nie bo.
Always happy to help. What do you need?
Jak widać, moja teoria się sprawdza, że co rozdział nasi towarzysze mają coś nowego do powiedzenia. Co ci teraz chodzi po głowie?
I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle, and I think it's time to let go of the past and look forward. We have exciting things ahead of us.
Nie ma nic złego w życiu przeszłością.
There's no point in living in the past either. In my heart, I know my daughter rests as easily as any spirit now. Whatever happens, I have that. And if we succeed, I know she finds peace. If I could go back, I don't know if I would. I'm a different man now, and while I treasure the past, I look forward to the future with the same warmth.
Spodziewa się czegoś konkretnego?
Besides seeing what trouble you get yourself into next, you mean? I'm excited to be back in the city. It feels like we're one step closer to our goal, but you know that better than anyone. You brought us to this point after all. Who else could have gathered this crew or found such a quick way out of Tien's Landing?
Nie wykluczaj siebie ani pozostałych.
How do you manage that kind of humility? Some sort of special training?
O tak, może będzie coś miłego, trzeba lat ciężkiej medytacji. Nie. Po prostu doceniam towarzystwo tych, którzy ze mną podróżują.
And there you have it. A simple answer is usually the best. Regardless, we have an empire to shake up.
Wstawaj, samuraju, mamy cesarstwo do spalenia, tak?
Let's go see how much trouble we can cause.
O, jest tam porozumienie.
Of course.
Swoją drogą bardzo mi się podoba tutaj muzyka w cesarskim mieście. Znowu, bardzo oryginalna nazwa. To samo zresztą było w Odbionie. Cesarskie miasto stolicą Imperium Tamriel. Naprawdę, czasem mam wrażenie, że twórcom się albo nie chce, albo po prostu naprawdę nie mają konceptu, jak nazwać miasto cesarskie, miasto stolicę cesarstwa. Z drugiej strony no nie musieli się nie musieli politycznie tego rozwiązywać, bo na przykład mogliby odwołać się na przykład do historycznego stolicy mogli odwołać się do historycznej stolicy cesarstwa chińskiego, jakim był na przykład Kaifeng za czasów dynastii Tang, czyli de facto Złotego Wieku i okresu, w którym teoretycznie gra została umiejscowiona. Więc no... Na przykład Kaifeng, stolica cesarska, byłoby to fajne nawiązanie, no ale najwyraźniej nikomu się już nie chciało szukać w bibliotece. Prawdopodobnie mieli już dosyć przebojów z Heralem, gdy wprowadzili ten motyw upadku lamentu, tak? Który dosyć dobitnie nawiązywał do tego, no, do ataku na Tybet w latach 50. Dobra, nieważne. Tak co teraz myślę, kiedy były igrzyska w Chinach, w Pekinie? W 2004 roku to były Ateny. A 2008 chyba był ten Pekin. 2000? No tak. A gra jest z 2005. No nieważne, no w każdym razie twórcy z tego co kojarzę mieli właśnie jakieś pewne problemy właśnie z dystrybucją w Chinach właśnie z powodu tej sceny. Dobra, zagadajmy z ostry, a potem zło.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
Co sądzisz o... Nie, co myślisz o cesarskim mieście? Jak potężni są tu zabójcy lotosu?
They are as powerful as fear allows them to be. Not the specific information you are looking for, I'm sure, but you did ask about my feelings. If their tactics have not changed, everyone fears them as children fear the shadows, never knowing what might come.
Chyba raczej bandyci, a nie prawa ręka cesarza.
They are not outlaws. Their orders come from Death's hand, and he is the will of the Emperor. At least, that is how it was meant to be. Pardon my outburst. Every act of the assassins has the approval of the Emperor. We were supposed to reflect his glory. That is why some actions should never have been ordered.
Mówisz o tym wydarzeniu, które sprawiło, że odszedłeś.
The Lotus Assassins were once the Order of the Lotus under Prince Ken, spiritual advisor to the Emperor. During and after the attack on Dirge, changes were made. As flames seared the sky, enemies of the Emperor faced a new threat, Death's Hand. He assumed command of our order, and we began silencing people. Some were killed only to serve as warnings. Others had done nothing except be near his enemies.
Kazano ci zabijać niewinnych? Dlaczego w ogóle to rozważałeś?
I am no stranger to death. That alone is not enough to disturb me. But I see only weakness in targeting innocents, peripheral to the real enemy. Weakness suggests losing the right to rule. Can you see how that shook my faith in the Empire? You seem to see why I had concerns. Perhaps you might understand. I have not said everything, and I have not yet decided if I will. But I see something in you that may set things right. We will see. For now, what else do you need?
Do widzenia.
Goodbye.
To zatrzymasz się
I
jeszcze?
trust your plans go well.
Dobra.
Good.
Dobra. Ho! Pantoflarz ho.
I can't believe my luck. I arrive home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives.
Sądziłem, że będziesz szczęśliwy.
I am very happy indeed. Instead of dying upon my return home, I am free. Until she returns, of course.
W ogóle fajne ma wąsy. Będę musiał sobie kiedyś taką fryzurę na zaroście zrobić. Chociaż z drugiej strony wąsiska ala wojowy Mieszka I też nie są złe. Nieważne. Dzięki, na razie to wszystko.
As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
Muszę z nim zaraz pogadać?
Yes? How can this
Dlaczego poślubiłeś swoją żonę, jeśli jest taka trudna?
Like many things in my life, it can be traced back to very bad luck on my part. As I mentioned once before, I was a master of the drunken master style. I was the tournament champion in Phoenix Gate when things spun out of control. My need for wine took its toll on my body. There are long periods I don't even remember. After one such period, I came to, having lost most of my clothes and all my money. I was destitute, and without the ability to buy more wine, I couldn't even fight.
Wino to niebezpieczny kompan.
Eventually, I found work cleaning out creature cages at the local arena. One day, I was approached by a man who remembered seeing me fight. He offered to sponsor me. Just like that, I was back in the ring. After climbing my way back to the top of the tournament, my sponsor told me it was time to fulfill my end of the bargain.
Co miałeś zrobić?
Apparently, the agreement stipulated that I must marry his niece. If only I had read the agreement more closely, I could still be shoveling dirt in the creature cages. Alas, fate had a crueler path in mind for me. Let that be a lesson for you. Always read the fine print, or you may end up with more than you bargained for.
No akurat to jest ważne, żeby czytać wszelkiego rodzaju umowy. To nie wiadomo, co podpisujemy i na co się obowiązujemy. Niestety. A czasami nawet bywa tak, szczególnie jeśli chodzi o umowy licencyjne przy instalacji gier, że musimy się zgadzać na wszystko, co tam jest napisane, bo inaczej nie zainstalujemy gry. I to po prostu jest kpina z praw konsumenckich, moim zdaniem. No dobra, dosyć dygresji. Dlaczego zostałeś piekarzem, skoro byłeś mistrzem sztuk walki?
You're beginning to sound like my wife. Where were you last night? Why were you talking to that woman? Why do you smell like a goat? Always with the questions. As I mentioned earlier, after becoming tournament champion for the second time, I was forced to marry my sponsor's nubile niece. She is the reason I no longer fight. My disapproving dove did not care for my drinking, or for my friends, or my fighting, or my friends' fighting. She believed I should settle down, be more respectable.
I zostałeś piekarzem?
At first I ignored her rebukes and continued fighting, but I soon learned that she was not a woman to be crossed. Prior to one fight, my duplicitous Daisy drugged my wine. I don't remember much of what happened next, which is fortunate. From what I hear, it wasn't very pretty.
Ouch.
I spent the next several months under the tender ministrations of my doting wife. Needless to say, when I was well enough to walk again, I was more than happy to settle down. As to why I became a bondmaster, well, it's a hard, thankless job that keeps me very, very busy. Very busy.
Powiedz mi coś o sobie więcej.
Not now. Memories of my...
A, no tak. Dzięki, na razie to wszystko.
As you... Yes? Not now.
Dobra, dobra. Wydawało mi się, że zdecyduje się rozmowa z nim jak zagadam z nim ponownie, ale niestety tak nie jest. Dobra. Teraz tak. Czarny wicher.
What? What do you want?
Powiedz mi coś o swojej przyszłości.
I remember one time I was hired by two warring clans. They were going to discuss a peace treaty, and they wanted me to make sure things didn't get out of hand. A bunch of fights broke out in the first few days, but after I'd killed a few dozen of their clansmen, they settled down. That's when things got boring. The leaders took the next 3 days to talk and talk, and if they hadn't let me dip into their wine stocks, I might have snapped sooner than I did.
Dlaczego nie mogli się spokojnie dogadać?
The clan leaders were agreed on peace except for one thing. Jinlo, a beautiful clanswoman. Both leaders wanted her and neither would give her up. After 5 days, it looked like the peace would fall apart. It looked like the two leaders were about to come to blows over Jinlo, so I stepped in. It was my job to stop them from fighting, so I cleaved the wench in two and told them each to take a half. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Jesteś bestią, Wikrze. Jak mogłeś coś takiego zrobić?
It was easy. She was small, and my blades are extremely sharp. But it didn't really help, though. They weren't too happy with my decision. Everyone turned on me. Of course, they all died, but they gave it a good effort. I don't know what they were so upset about. Better a quick death by the sword than the prolonged agony of your heart being ripped from your chest and thrown to the dog.
Chciałem usłyszeć więcej o twojej przyszłości.
Not now. I'm done talking about myself. Let's go do something fun, like kill someone.
Spoko. Na razie to wszystko.
What? Not now.
Okej. Jednak się nie resetują, mimo wszystko. Dziki kwiat.
There is something here. Some evil thing has happened here. It beats on my mind and the Guardian, he can't hold it back.
Aknatanir stisakruj mi rui kuparfita.
You can't stop me from being here. I may not be able to leave, but I can talk and see. I see you, mortal. I've been watching you.
Kim jesteś?
I am Yasen, the other of whom Chaika and this girl speak. They have suppressed me ever since we inhabited this body, but this place is different. The evil around me has given me strength, for now at least, and has opened potential doors.
I don't claim to goodness, mortal. I hate your kind. But we can work together. If you help me, I shall help you. And I'll be much more valuable than the Guardian.
A to z dziewczynką?
Bah! Who cares about her? She's just another insect. This is about what I can offer you when the time comes. What? No! Chaika! You won't make me go! No!
Wow, oka lunir inatir nofon. Panir shakshir wowo sir nikorpak.
O.
I'm sorry. They were fighting again. I'll be alright. What do you...
Przeszkadza ci, że masz w środku demony?
They don't come out very much. The Guardian protects me and keeps the other inside. When the other tries to get out, feels like my head is going to tear itself apart.
Skąd oni się w tobie wzięli?
I don't know. The Guardian, he's always been with me. The other one too. But they never really tell me why. They say we have to be with you now.
Wasoki parir nokasisa ir sonkot nawa patia yir ni uk.
Dlaczego ją wybrałeś?
Ukir okir wo kup thithir sunurk. Uk ipipir sa ir tatasi. Ispirta. Uk kawari sa ir tasir uyu. Niwa kup kipsitir sunurk. Onoir kup tha ir tha nir uk kun aso. Si ir sukut afifir noni.
Chodzi ci o Jazena?
Wow, oka wunir inatir nofon. Panir shakshir wowo sir nikorpak.
Ha! You care too much for this whelp.
Ukir okir wo kup thithir sunurk. Uk ipipir sa ir tatasi.
What do you...
Co poznać o demonach, które w tobie siedzą?
It's time you and I had a talk, mortal. You've been paying too much attention to this girl's problems and the Guardian's advice. We need more realism here.
O czym ty mówisz?
The girl is already dead. She's a walking corpse. She's nothing to anyone. What I want is the body. I need an anchor, and this little walking meat puppet can provide that. But Chaika gives me trouble. He's in my way. He's weak, but the girl sides with him. To take control, I need your help, and I'm willing to offer servitude for it.
Nie pozwolić skrzywdzić tej dziewczynki.
Ha! You say that now, but when the time comes, we'll see how much power tempts you. And if you continue to refuse, I still have ways to get my revenge.
Onoir kup tha ir tha nir uk kun aso. Si ir sukut afifir noni. Wasoki parir nokasisa ir sonkot nawa patia yir ni uk.
What do you...
Dobra, na razie z dzikim kwiaty nie mam nic do porozmawiania. Z tego co pamiętam, teraz mamy Jazena i mamy Czajka. Do wyboru mamy nowego towarzysza, postać demona, wsparcie przywraca ci zdrowie. No, de facto oni się od siebie nie różnią, poza tym, że Jazen jest ucieleśnieniem ciemnej strony Franka Kimono, a Czajka jest ucieleśnieniem jasnej strony Franka Kimono. Zatem tutaj, jeżeli chcemy grać złą postacią, to proponuję częściej zadawać się z nim. A jeżeli chcemy grać dobrą postacią, to proponuję częściej zadawać się z Czajka. No i tak, no w sumie to tyle. To odcinek będzie trochę dłuższy, ale zagrajmy jeszcze z Gwiazdą Zaranną. W sumie tak naprawdę towarzyszy nam zostało tylko dwóch do obgadania, bo tylko został jeszcze nam właśnie nasz drogi mistrz latawców Kang i Gwiazda Zarana. No to zagadajmy z nią.
The Imperial City. I'd always heard how impressive it was. The stories didn't do it justice.
This is all so much to absorb. I would appreciate your counsel if you have time to speak privately.
Mam teraz czas na rozmowę z tobą, Gwiazdo Zaranna. Czego chciałaś?
I don't mean to distract you. I just wanted someone familiar around me for a moment, if only to reassure me that we are still in the Empire I thought I knew. I have long dreamed of reaching the Imperial City, but now that I have, under these circumstances, I am more overwhelmed than ever.
Cieszę się, że jesteś przy mnie. Znajdujemy się tak daleko od domu.
But that's what is bothering me. We can't be a long way from home because our home is gone. I can no longer say that what I see is strange or foreign because I have lost what I would have compared it to. I am the one out of place now.
Zatem mój dom będzie tam, gdzie ty jesteś.
I would like that. To know you will be there no matter what. I've never had that stability. At least not before joining the school. As a child, I was marked by ill omens, apparently named for them. The people in Two Rivers were polite, but many did not hide the discomfort I caused them. I was watched, studied. If someone's ox died within a season of me bumping my head, it was somehow my fault, and I was treated like a pariah. How do you deal with being able to sense the spirit world when people make such absurd conclusions?
Ludzie boją się tego, czego nie rozumieją. Musisz się z tym pogodzić.
I cannot change who I am, I know. Perhaps I just have to let all of that go. It will not be easy. But I do feel that you have given me a strength I did not have before. I very much appreciate your support. We should continue this discussion later. I have much to think about, and our work here has only just begun. The Imperial City. I never dreamed I would reach it.
Widzenia.
Don't go.
Okej, zagadaliśmy do wszystkich poza Kangiem. Co pytam, Kang będzie miał dla nas jakieś zadania.
Well, well, is the Imperial City all you expected? It is quite a spectacle compared to the bulk of the Empire. The marvelous dragonfly performed perfectly, of course.
Powiedz mi coś o sobie, chcę się o tobie więcej dowiedzieć.
I found my way to Tien's Landing quite by accident. A very big accident. A few wealthy merchants lost some, property, and I almost lost my hat and my head. Gao the Greater heard about my inventions and bribed some officials to effect my release. I thought I had found a nice rich benefactor, but I was locked away in his lair. He gave me a nice workshop, but he really was a fool. I showed him my wind map. He didn't care where it led. He was only interested in his slaves.
To mapa wiatrów nie prowadzi do celskiego miasta?
It shows where I've been, not where I'm going, I think. I made it on my journey to, here. But I don't quite remember where I was traveling from. Not good. It seems to me I left something, a clue for myself, but I'm not sure why I'd need to. I don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a short trip back the way I came?
Czy masz jakiekolwiek pojęcie, dokąd prowadzi ta mapa wiatrów?
None. And I am very good at remembering things. At least I think I am. I can't remember for certain. The map could lead anywhere, so we should let it.
To jest zadanie poboczne od Kanga, dosyć swoją drogą ciekawe. Na razie nie będziemy go wykonywać. Nie chcę jeszcze stąd odlatywać.
What? Oh, well, very well. I'll try to remember on my own. Let me know if you change your mind. I would be most interested to follow up on this.
Na razie to wszystko.
Right. We will talk later. I'll just think up some new features for the dragonfly. Maybe mole talents for burrowing.
Spoko. Dobra, no czyli mamy obgadane jeszcze czy z tobą.
Yes.
Dobra, na razie to wszystko.
Yes.
Dobra. Okej. Zwiedzanie Ciągskiego miasta i resztę rzeczy z tym związane zrobimy sobie w następnym odcinku, bo ten już trwa wystarczająco długo. De facto zarówno poprzednim, jak i tym chciałem gadać z naszymi towarzyszami, co mi się w sumie udało. Myślałem, że nie będę w stanie, że będę musiał improwizować, ale jednak się plan powiódł. Tak czy siak, moi drodzy, kończę ten odcinek i tą sesję nagraniową i do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. Zagrajmy w Jade Empire. Ja byłem Julius Vandelf, to było Jade Empire właśnie i Jade Empire. Mówimy wyraźnie. Jade Empire. I do następnego, moi drodzy. Na razie, cześć.